What's going on? If you guys don't know, the semi trailer's a broken mess. When you start off, the thing is like will not straighten out. It you have to reset every time. I just don't want to have to deal with it. So we're done. I'm so done with it, guys. So this is love, stewed, Geo. Company name is, as you guys know, love. Start hauling. Player image, we're going with him. Company is the truck. Truck brand is Scania. Headquarters is. Really don't matter anymore. We'll still do Amber. Cause I can't drive a broken mess, guys. I hope you understand. It is such a broken mess. Will I use it? Possibly. Down the road, possibly. But it's understanding every time I get in, I have to reset. And right now, I just don't want to deal with it. I don't mind dealing with. Where are we at though? We got so much water. So we will deal with it. We'll just deliver hogs. Or a pig hauling company. For now. Again, could do container at some point. Stuff like that. Yes, I need that, actually. So blah blah. So this truck I technically get stolen. Yeah, sold. Change, accept, and let's comment. Oh, I gotta close that. Okay, I gotta mark the semi truck. Oh shoot! What up? Let's turn that down for a second while I get my seat adjusted, guys. Actually, does it matter? Yeah, it kind of does, but we'll wing it. Keep in mind I'm gonna stand in this truck, so. Now, I never intended to do this, start fresh again. It's not much I could do when you got it broken, something that's broken, you know, you don't keep using it, and that trailer is broken. It's sad, because that's, of course, I know what love you want to see, but what can you do when the truck's broken? And I don't think they'll go fix it, because it's been like this for a while. It doesn't seem like they're updating this generation. Don't worry about next gen only, because Game Tech told them to or something. Only worry about next gen. That's all these things that matter. Everyone eventually get them anyway. I'm their master. You listen to me. Because he wants to run the game. You know, he wants to run this game so no one plays it. 60 over the bridge. And for some reason I'm getting my speed build up. Till I'm trying to get over there. Won't have to go buy any. The hard part is I do have to Probably go get the diesel and then get the pigs. Should be able to get this all in. Got it till 8:30ish. Oh, 8 something. There he goes. So you're wondering why I'm starting fresh? Yes, the semi-trailer is a broken mess. The semi-box, so I don't want to deal with it. So I'm just gonna be doing pigs for now. If I see they ever, if I see there's an update for this game, then I will check it. I'm really sad to say I don't know if there ever will be an update to fix it. It's been like this for a while. It's one of the reasons I think I stopped using a box truck. That semi-box, to be honest. It's just you have to reset it oh, well, hell, I'm getting stopped hit anyway. That's what the problem with the box truck, don't stop at the time. I'll get hit with a red light anyway, man. Right on red, right? So I must see then in the red position later. Because this truck just gets sold off. I'll be doing the pigs. Which again, I'm sad that's the only option I got. But I don't want to drive a broken mess. Having to race it every time I start is just ridiculous. If you ask me, this is a ridiculous thing to ask people to have to do every time you start the game. One of these 2 lives and we'll get another penalty, by the way. In fact, one of these lights is the red light menace that gets you when it's green. If I remember right. Okay, it ain't that one. It might be the next. I think it's one of these 2. The outside is, yeah, I won't be doing for a lot of city driving, but that's what it is. Again, I may do it again later on, but with the, yeah, you know, quite a bit later on. Like months of, why am I treating this like it's a race for? I don't know. Okay, the light's green. We see it's green. We see it's green. Okay, maybe it's the other side. You know, I'm pretty sure it's one of these ones in here. Can't quite see when it goes green over there. Oh, it's going green now. How nice. No, I actually, I take that back. I could do city driving. This won't be every city. It will only be once in a however worldwide shipping. I could do that at times going to the container truck, obviously. Because they do, that's the option. It is 60 here, so. I just gotta go get another truck, sell this, throw that customization on there. Bring that truck out to fill up, and then go get the pigs. Then let's get a delivery in. Hopefully it ain't broke too. Last time I did it, for whatever reason, only one set of pigs came off of about 5 deliveries. Only one came, and I couldn't even finish the one I had. They went in there, but the page never came up to acknowledge that they were there. It just stopped, like, whatever reason. Nothing was happening. It was only, I know what I maybe did wrong, because I marked truck services to pick up my trailer. And I know to leave if I ever do a box, to leave, like if it's with this cattle trailer, leave the trailer here. So they'll put it out here somewhere, remember the trailer when you have to reset, which is also annoying. I'm going to have to reset that truck anyway. I don't know, because when I get in, the sat nav won't be there. I don't know why I came this one. Could just throw straight in, couldn't I? There's a somewhat beautiful truck. Somewhat beautiful only because it's not got my stuff. Yeah, you could keep running. You can go out of here shortly. As I said, no sat nav. So first one let's do is try to get rid of this truck. This gives me the money. I almost send it to you. I mean, I got 7,800, but I don't think that's enough. Whoa! No, no, no! Don't rotate. Gotta wait till it rotates again so I can see. I wish you could do that when it's, 26,000. Okay, so I know which one it is. It's one of these. Jesus. It's that one. I do like the black. I think it did it like that, and like that. If we let me do something because this is hard, making it harder to tell. Yeah, something like that. I don't think it was that blue. I think it was this. I get to do something like that. Or like that. Okay, now this. This should be one. This should be in my traditional font. I really wish you could see this better. That part. This, by the way, this should be like that. Okay, now this. It does get a makeover if you want. That's that one. It's also not. It doesn't shine though if you do it lighter. That's the problem. That's why I've always thought. What would it look like in? Green's been my thing. So there we go. Okay, as you see, we have no sat nav. Now, if I do this, you will see that doesn't fix it. So I have to hit reset. I don't know where this puts me. It don't matter really because I'm on. The only thing I gotta do because I'm in a semi is I hope I got enough room here to do this. I gotta raise these. Okay, before I turn anything on, I want to get the seat adjusted to where I like it. So we'll go fill up, then we'll come back and start getting our pigs to take out of here. To take them to their new home, the slaughterhouse. There we go. I like it about like that. Then just. Yeah, if I do like that, actually, I could keep them on. I kind of. Somewhat. Yeah, if I were to like it. Oh, no, actually, I like the maybe a little. I like a little far, maybe. Like that. I don't remember. I was trying to say it don't really matter. So first I put the light up once. then start that engine. Tack card and change, accept. I'm running low on fuel, not a problem. Gas station right down the road. So I don't want to run out of fuel trying to, you know, reverse all that stuff. So we'll go get it, come back. What I may do when I'm at the fuel station though is be a little smart with it is check on the loads. Yeah, what it is with the semi box is it won't straighten out. No matter how hard you try. He also is like there's no speed. You don't go away, dude. Why'd you see me point out? So your ideal. I pull forward. I'm suing you, man. That's on your insurance, right? Yeah, it's like this, except in this case, it's a freaking moron. Hey, come on. Except you don't get back to that state. You do for a little bit, but not very long. It's just such a clunky, man. Again, you have to reset every time. The truck. Every time you start out, and it's just so it's an annoying. I really couldn't be bothered this morning. I said it. I made that last episode. I said it might happen. It'd be at least nice that I couldn't have. The stuff was. I don't know how we're breaking with this trailer. Cables didn't fuck up. Just so hanging there. It's just such an interesting thing that they don't have you do that part. Everything else you do, and that's the one thing you don't do. It's like I said while we're here, let's check on our piggy friends, huh? So I'm going for money. More than anything. 16,000 to Frankfurt. I do need one load that's not super far though, so keep that in mind as well. Leipzig, I don't think would be that far. We know Berlin ain't from her. Let's get that to Berlin. Cause I know Berlin ain't that far from here. Munich, that would be a good one. Why oh, because it's only 21. It's like, why is Stuttgart such a small amount? $16,000. There's a good one, this Stuttgart. There's another good one, Berlin, though. Because I could always, you know, get more. Might as well run that up too. Okay, well for that's 23,000. I feel yeah, so I'm just gonna remember about 5,000 is about the max or under. There's a 4,000 one going to Munich. That's perfect. Really. So Phil Frankfurt should be before, after Munich. Oh, fun job. I was hoping to get away from this, but that didn't happen. What I mean. You guys know what I mean. Those narrow deliveries. I found out how many. Oh no, what? Let me guess, because that car is blocking a frickin' road that I bumped into, ain't it? Why else would there be a roadblock here? Oh, good lord. I ain't gotta load yet. Pray we go off that direction. I got to fix it. It's not gonna be that hard to fix. Looks like traffic's fun. So I straighten them out. That's how it happened. No, obviously, the truck actually took damage. Should be a little more cautious. I would have hit reset there on the truck. Then deal with, you know, damage and the rear. Take a little long. The loading. Avoiding that. Sometimes I wish you could skip it, but you can't. Because once you've seen it a few dozen times, it kind of gets repetitive pretty quickly. So that's what I'm trying to avoid, and I don't quite succeed yet. Okay. Turn that off. Oh. Turn the engine off. I'm about to do that. No reason I have it run on when they're loading. Just burn for a diesel. That's why it starts it faster. Oh. I want to be a pig. I want to load pigs. Going to your new home. Promise it's heated. It's got AC, I don't know. I don't know what y'all need at the moment. Plus, I don't think they're showing here what the temperature and all is. I never understood the one when it's the only one here. So any place I know that don't have more than one. Like with loading bays that don't have more than one. No, they could have had. No, you want to use them. They could have had like when they had two down there or something. Like each of these had areas had them. So we know it's 5 loads. And why I wanted this in a container, because we start off with this trailer, so it's just easier. Not to mention, technically, container though shouldn't be painted, because we'll probably do containers at times. Keep in mind when it's in the semi though, it is really a boring mess. It's pretty. There's 2. We're on 3. But I don't want to ever get out of the cab, really. I don't want to, go into a container front because it really messes everything up. Have to always reset, which I don't. Not a reset fine. Because every time you get into a new truck, also you can deal with that negative weight issue, which I don't like either. Whatever effect the container would want to do this, so weird. I know there's 1 or 2 days were pretty big load. So take. Should have 2 more. Make sure you're on the right slot. You guys know how to read, right? Berlin, Frankfurt. And being I'm going to be in this truck a while, I know every time I drop off, I also pick up. Makes it kind of interesting. I know the big difference on next gen is, from what I've seen is, you get tell by the look of like the doors and all look more detailed. This should be the last one. I'll double check. Make sure, right? I gotta get some electrical tape or something for this cord. I could buy some at Dollar Tree. I need it. Might have some, I don't know. Close to my headset. Good headset, that's the only thing that maybe I don't know how it got spiced though, that's what I'm good. What just noticed one day. Cord got, in the frayed somehow. Not the wires inside, but the cord itself. Okay, that should be it, right? Oh, guys, I'm trying to check. Yep. Stop winking. Actually, don't. Don't I come on my paycheck? I sure should before get done. Okay. That's how. About 45 minutes. And how I know? Because it was 8:14. I started on my time, now 7:30. Oh crap, I do have to go back by there. To Berlin? Fuck, Berlin was east. Oh, yeah, the road there maybe. Dang it, already 2%. Only because I had an itch on my eye. I did really good. 342, yeah, that's not that far. I'm good to cleared it out. Well, I see what happened. I pushed them over here. I cleared the road. Oh, like a tow truck. Oh, good lord. Rush hour traffic. Oh, good lord. Yes, please. Let's do this to you again. Don't ever learn their lesson, do they? Oh, damn the freaking cars.
Oh, we'll give you enough room not to drive forward, because that's the rule. We gotta get our insurance money, and we'll never get it if you don't hit us.
Sorry, piggies. I hate when that happens. Because no one in life's going to do that. I mean, first of all, you have to collect the insurance. You do have to, I don't know, survive. A big or a kid in you.
We'll make millions of dollars. The law firm will roll screw 'em over in hell. We'll make sure of it.
Might as well just keep it about 50, really. So I'm probably going for the city. I know where I'm headed in Berlin. Good thing when you've been in the same city for a while, you know where you're headed. God, again, I wasn't planning on starting over, but I didn't want to have to deal with that anymore. And yet I've had to deal with it already twice. Resetting. Almost free. Now, I don't know what other games are we playing today yet. Because I do have an errand to run. That's tomorrow will be very similar, but tomorrow also will be a test of another game to see if it's going to be on my system any longer. What game is that? Crew 2. If it's more of the same, what they're bringing, you know, I know tomorrow is going to be a new thing. You know, the new Motorflix thing. If it's more of the same, I'm sorry. I think I'm done. This is too repetitive. Usually, the only reason I've had it is for, you know, so I could listen to Spotify. Is what I could play a lot of games and listen to Spotify. Really, I could do truck driver and listen to Spotify. I could be farming and listen to Spotify. Some games now. This would be a good game, but I don't play this soft stream. No separate save file. I would say truck driver also. So I do have that option. Okay, what's that one? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one coming from that left to, you know, from the left to right direction. What sure was that one of those two? Let's see. Okay, we are going on to a freeway. Make it sure though. Motorway 26. Okay, it's right there. I'm sure know where my jacket is. Oh, come on, light. Be nice. You want to change? Told you. Interesting. Kind of going back. Actually, I've always go back by headquarters. No, because to go by headquarters, we'd be over the bridge. That's. Rush hour now, we're on traffic. Which we are going over the bridge. As you guys can tell. That's the part, there's a light on their side, is fine. So it's ways to run those lights. As you can imagine. As their speed gets better. That's possible, then we're going back right back by headquarters. So on their side. That early morning, always just waking up. Not just, you know, early morning when you're waking up. Trying to get the sleep out. Think of her, it's well, thanks, dude. This trailer's so far out, I can't go any further. So until their light goes, I don't go. Because it's Road shipping trailer. More, I don't get if he's in their lane. I don't think he knows what lane he wants to be in. How did you go forward and then stop? Did you not know what lane you want to be in? Let's see. Yeah, headquarters is over there. Okay, where am I? The same way, but this guy's phone of mine. Hopefully this is the line that goes straight. I don't know. Hopefully no one knows. It's all downsides to the driving. You slow down so much because of the lights and traffic. Okay, who hit me? You guys ain't going nowhere. Neither am I. Jesus, what is up with this today? I'm gonna total douche now. Okay, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Do I do it? Guts told me to just go, but I'm trying to be respectful. I was afraid it was like that. I was trying to adjust for that other truck. I thought, you know, that's what happened there. This is gonna have to reset again. So I was like this, I wish it did have 2 seconds. Like, many times I reset, that could have been the left side, but that's a 1. So now if I would have made it feel more vibrant, I get those are the trucks people like this. This is the light. Oh wait, to be fair, it might have been technically. They may think I was running because it was kind of over the line there for the other lane. So maybe they're thinking I'm trying to turn. So technically, yeah, maybe. Because I'm still over the line. Maybe I should be on that line. For now, it's showing down. It does. Sure, I was speeding penalty as well too. Nah, 52 wouldn't give me one. Got to be at least going 75. Actually, you do have to go pretty fast so to trigger them. Oh, I wish I could hit the greens. Still under 300s on this journey. I'm still in Hamburg. What the? Brake check the trucker, I get it. What about the trucker rubs his truck up your tailpipe? If you want to brake check on them? Maybe let's go avoid the little bastard and get over. Get in this lane and I'll avoid that, I don't know. Besides, I already tell I gotta turn up ahead, so I'm gonna need this lane to begin with.
He's like, you had to catch me first.
That's where we're going for the roundabout. Sort of. Oh great, the roundabout. Like I haven't had trouble here too. Lights. That guy went the same way, didn't he? Fine, stay off. I'll put my hand out the window. Finally on the motorway. 6 hours? I think I could make it in 6 hours. Obviously talking in game. I'm going to go like a couple hours through. That's about an hour and a half. Okay, I like bus. This doesn't have the paddle, see? They mirror they on the paddle. Makes it a little more, you know, rubber. It's okay. Throw a bottom on that one. Not all games do. Be fair, I guess the definitely people would be using this view though, because they didn't even have working mirrors in the game. Yeah, I go play a driving game and not use it. Because people don't like first person view, do they, on driving games? I already said, I know, it ain't like I'm pounding on them. I do love the game, guys. Stuff I want the truck driver all the time. Oh, got some more. Oh, they should be merging those lanes going down now. Oh, thank you, merging in my truck. Whoever the hell's gonna push me into that railing. How'd I go for you, huh? Get out of their car. Come on, get out. Get out. For that wrench I got in my head, go be upside your head. Yeah, that's ideal. Not only messed me up, messed up for guys day up till they clear, so it comes clearing the traffic. Guess you won't be making that brutal to look. Man, I'm taking so much damage. It's just. What may have been my fault? That was not my fault. I could have seen that coming. Could have actually had a virtual mirror or something over here so I could see, but again, that affects performance apparently. Again, turn all those off. One virtual mirror. That's free, technically free windows. Free, yeah, 4 actually. Windows, what I understand. Open windows over there. That I'm not even utilizing. For one virtual mirror. That's all you need. If you could turn off those for one virtual. 4 versus 1. You did the math. I almost could say with this top one too. The only mirror I really utilize is the bottom one. Or include the option to use virtual, then you could just use those, 2 of those, and the one that need these. But I admit, I never used that right. It's only because even though you can move your seat and stuff, which I understand the field of view, because if you outer roads has got a field of view, but they'll mention if you go above a certain one, it will affect your performance. So I keep it below that. Actually, I have to check that on my save file. The one the main game. I noticed it when I started. Let's go start fresh. I'm too far into the road. I am going to do a second playthrough of it, but I want to get through it once first, right? See, I wouldn't mind a reset so much if my trailers and everything I got did a reset to the street. It means it's like every time your stuff that you probably have at your headquarters, whatever, is on the street. So if you gotta go by there, yeah, if someone's equipment's gonna be out there blocking your way. I'll get why a reset this truck resets everything, but it does. Like I said, I just hope they haven't dropped this generation, you know, from updating it. It could happen. I get that. It can happen. Usually companies will let you know though before. I don't see it only because it's up in a year. But they got stuff they gotta fix. It's gotta get fixed. I get it. They're working with next gen. They're not worried about getting this. You know, they're working, probably putting more effort into that. Kind of like what truck drivers said. They're working on the map, and so they just giving up on PlayStation. They don't update the Xbox and computer. They won't update the PlayStation. We're still broken parking missions. Check. No big rigs on the road. Check. Which Xbox has been enjoying because now they're trying to compete with Xbox to keep it competitive. Because you can play on your browser other trucking games, I guess. So they just forget about PlayStation players. Who are them? They don't matter to us. Probably be what the same amount. They'll bring it out for Xbox, won't bring it out for PlayStation. They did. I'm already fed up with that. I looked into one of the games. I know it was a really cheap game. It's like I ain't doing it again. I don't even care that Hammer helmet came out. I don't think I'd buy it because I've been burnt twice. Feel like at this point, I got Road Farm. They have not updated that thing, and I think it's crash fest. They don't patch it. But come on, this is like I said. This ain't even been out a year. Be fair, I feel about this 2K20 was about the same length, and they abandoned it. WWE, you know, 2K. Dude. Better again, they do the Borderlands sometime. Can't wait to see what comes with the new one. Wonderland. Of course, I know we're all more hoping for. I says play it, you know. Some people probably don't enjoy it because of the art style. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love it. You know, it's his own thing. That's why I like it. I get it. It's a different art style than most games would do, but personally, I think it's a very enjoyable game. It can get frustrating at times, but I don't know if I like that on 2 they went away from having the health kits, but I see it because it's like there's times in certain battles, yeah, it would be useful, but Wellhound came to mind. Of course, I found out with him all I needed was my shotgun and Death Trap fully ready to go after him. Of course, I don't know. That was an old shotgun. The one I got now is one shot reload tough. I had one that was like a repeater. Get a few shots out before I had to reload. I'm hoping, again, I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to bring you guys some sport of them. I'd like to go do some more on my Not So Berry challenge today. Or rags and riches. See, I gotta flesh that road out a little bit. I want to give like have a real nice restaurant like Shaylama for the rich family than the poor family. You know, like a little diner or something. You know, place the hamburger bars, places like that. Possibly the mom does work there. That one of them, or in that type of industry. Dana Wynne's more interesting. She was actually, I don't know how you do it, like a secretary for the rich, the father in the rich. Well, maybe the mother. I've always said the mother may be the more snobbish of the two. I think I did make her a snob too. But the problem went perfectly pristine. Her lifetime. The thing is that the family you don't see really being a cleaning type. You know, they would have maids, but they're still allowed to be doing the cleaning type. Even though I'd say though, you really think about Dallas. I know necessarily still in the beginning, they were always doing solo, right? First season, and second season kind of went away. I keep forgetting I got that on DVD too. So those IMDb, they don't have the second season. If you're wondering, it was a series my mom. I used to watch it for her, so got into. Certain nights there was her TV. I think it was Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Well, after a certain hour. I mean, Fridays we all watched Dukes of Hazzard, of course. Thursdays it was Knots Landing. I think Wednesdays was Dynasty. Of course, Friday, Dallas and Falcon Crest. Though she wasn't as much into Falcon Crest and Dynasty as she was Dallas and Knots Landing. But there was a time she had to shoes. It was, you know, syndication. And Knots Landing, we were watching Knots Landing, and then Dallas came on TNN, I think, back then. It was like, yeah, we were watching. They were all in the same time. One was on TNT, Knots Landing was on TNT or something. She said Dallas. Of course it would be Dallas. When they had Knots Landing without Dallas, would we? The best move they made though was cash change. The first Gary, I'm so glad they changed him. He touched out. It's hard to believe anyone but touched out for played the role. But yeah, the first guy was that big. It wasn't that. You know, wasn't this? It wasn't a good fit. Just have the charisma or whatever you want to say. You know, this wasn't the right role or something for a person. The one I never understood was why on Knight Rider, to understand why they replaced Bonnie. I never did get that because I liked her way more than I liked April. Could have stand April. I was sort of shocked. I thought it went more than that. 4 seasons. That's what it won. Typical. It's sad to say though. It's kind of typical Glenn A. Larson. Their shows don't go that long. A lot of them. Battlestar Galactica once, original once is a newer one. I think only went 5. Of course, they could have went longer. I know that one wasn't doing too bad. Caprica, I don't think it went that long either. Alright, it's in the last room. But some shows is getting canceled, shocking me. Like NBC canceling Manifest, which I know Netflix picked up. Now Netflix is doing it with Sabrina and Mr. Iglesias. It shocked me on both of them that they got canceled. Especially Sabrina. I think it's too dark. That's the only reason. Too adult-esque is why they haven't tried to pitch it to CW pick up. Which would make sense because of Riverdale being a sister show of it. If you know the Archie comics, and like I do, I used to get those all the time. It's like a lot of other comics. They just got too many of them eventually. It's hard to buy them all. Only buy those little. I don't even know if I think they're still going. I think I still see them at Safeway every so often. You know those digest ones, book. Some of those comics I always loved reading. Wholesome. Guess what? Don't give her all them other ones too. Yeah, I remember, used to go to Reddit. I was a teen, and I went to get my, that era when you was really into them. I had my ones that were I was always getting. Of course, they got too many of them. Like Spider-Man, X-Men, these were my big ones, and there's just so many of them. Of each one, there's like Spider-Man had about 4 or 5 of them, so X-Men have 2 or 3 of them. They just got too many. Plus, X-Men plus X-Factor, X-Force. It's back when Havoc was started. X-Factor and X-Force, of course, was Cable and Company. Not always the Avengers, because they didn't always have it. Fantastic Four, Hulk, of course. Yeah, you may notice Marvel. They didn't really carry DC. Occasionally I found them, but it's hard to find. But it's sad because I loved Batman. I used to love watching the TV series. Of course, I love Superman too. Of course, I like the Arrowverse. I've been a fan of it. Even though some shows I've been wrong about. I think I went 5 seasons Black. I honestly tried to get. I like Black Lightning, but I said I didn't think it would last so long. It just wasn't as gripping as the other ones. DC Legends, though, I felt would end before honestly, I thought it started shaky too. I'm already shocked this lasted as long as it has. Though, to be fair, Arrow, I admit in the beginning, I didn't watch it. A lot of it had to do with, though, because when I first heard about it, I was excited. Of course, that's when, you gotta remember what ended right then. Smallville. Because Justin Hartley's, that's the Green Arrow. So when you hear this show called Arrow, you're thinking, oh, it's just a spin-off. Which, of course, it wasn't. Of course, that would have involved someone that's in a lot of legal trouble. Allison, because being that was his wife. But that was going against the canon, too, if you know anything about it. Which I didn't mind. I mean, honestly, I wish they would have did with Smallville is that he never donned a suit. Right, he would just kept. Because they had an original thing there. It would have been better just to keep it that way. Did like that he did come back in the crossover. We've seen Smallville now, and that it was that he gave up. That version of Clark did give up his powers. Of course, Lucifer was also featured on crossover. This is what I do a lot of their DC shows. I think I was sad about it though is Netflix doesn't have a lot of the newer shows like Batwoman doesn't have Stargirl, it doesn't have Walker, and Fury and us Hill. Yeah, because I don't have cable, so this way I was go catch up on those shows and doesn't have all of them. So I knew Netflix. Of course, I was getting Netflix. So everyone will go get Netflix. So they know why I was getting it. Got Netflix. Since Lawrence demanded it. Yeah, such a. I love the series. I've been a fan though, Karate Kid though, for a while. Even though I will admit, watching back with an open mind, you do kind of see Daniel picking fights he's probably shouldn't have. I guess I don't know if you could say bully ass, but let's face it, with Johnny and company, if they got the Halloween dance, at that point they were leaving him alone. They were leaving him alone at that point. So what's he do? He pokes the bear. Oh, they're beating the crap out of me. Oh, you should have done that, huh? Of course, you also do see it in the first film. Johnny does have a more honorable side. I still wonder though, because we've seen something in this last season that makes me wonder: is there a reason Chris got a soft spot for Johnny and Robbie? Consider how young Johnny was when his dad left. Is there a possibility Chris is his dad? Makes you think, huh? So it would make sense why you would have. I get Johnny was a role model for him. Was Johnny was a student, prize student, and was like a son to him, kind of like Daniel was with Mr. Miyagi. I'll read the comment by the way. I want to get to the destination here. Yeah. Cares where they're going next season with it after everything that happened in the last season. No spoilers, don't worry. No was said nothing on that, but a lot was learned by who. So, the reason I brought up about Daniel maybe could have been seen as a bully as well, because his kids definitely are. Yes, I said kids. William's innocent Samantha could be seen as a bully. Her mom's seen as daughter. And of course, Anthony definitely is a bully. Even though he's the worst type too. He's the one of those that go along with it, bully someone. Even though you can tell he's not comfortable with it. It was good that he got more airtime this season. Didn't really see him, of course, season 3. Or 2, really, not very much. I know what they're doing, though, because obviously, if they want to go further with the series, they gotta think about cash changes, right, eventually. For instance, the under 18 All Valley, they're going to keep using that. They gotta have fresh students for that. Because the older students, of course, go be graduating, be over 18. There's only one person that I wasn't exactly glad to see him back, but I get why they brought him back. But kind of interesting though, brought him back, but Brooks they didn't bring back. Because now the, of course, Brooks may be in a coma after Hulk got done with him. Get serious. It's one for me. It was the only reason I ever subscribed to YouTube, bro. And only why I was on the I was getting the free ones. That's the only reason I do. It's like once they lost it, like now I have no real reason to subscribe to this anymore. This is only if I was watching on there. I'm sure a lot of people were saying, well, I don't know if it was a decent on there. I'm glad it got picked up by Netflix. But I think they did cut show. I think the reason some shows got cut was because I know how much Manifest costs to produce. It's a pretty expensive show to produce, right? So probably that's what led to some of that. Just glad they did pick up Manifest. Of course, I don't know how long it'll last. I remember when they picked up Longmire, it only went like a season or two more after they picked it up. Still upset about that one, but Nursery's real light. I'm seeing those shows like it don't make it as far. Usually, they're more modern westerns. That said, yeah, there are Yellowstone has been doing great. Oh man, I still wish I could watch. I don't know if Paramount Plus has where you can watch the current season. It's the only reason I thought about getting Paramount. That and CBS shows. Curious about that new medical shows. I know it's got Sophia Bush on there. Plus, what's it? I got play Lorca and Discovery, and of course. Even though he looks totally different, that's Lorca. Lucius Malfoy as well. The Harry Potters. Jeremy Irons, I think it's might be wrong. Might be totally wrong. Okay, oh, we get over now. I know what's going on the roads in there. We're almost there. That's this. I know again because it's furthest east. Okay, let me check these comments. Better put. So, well, not much. Huh? Better put that on, like in the mirror, looks like a hill. Downslope. He must have went to that breakfast. Man, they got up early for a film. Oh. Davro, I'll go make this slide. Oh damn, I was hoping that everyone else would, at least. We don't have a brake sector in front of me. One of us had already taken out one minivan. At least one. If I go where I had to sit, I could actually. I may have lowered it too far. I should be able to see those bottom two. Not that it matters much, the dials. Because everything's, they're on the sat nav, obviously, easier to read. Sure, I can make this though, within the time. Probably won't pick up here, I'll wait till Munich to pick up more. It's kind of been, we only have, I think, 2 here. Of course, Munich could be a different episode. If you're not sure where I'm at, Berlin, if you're wondering. They told us, is it the driveway or is this I think it's the driveway. Once again, is it gonna be rush hour again? I know I wait for you because, but you'll act like you're letting me by, but what you're really gonna do is wait till you start pulling in, then you're gonna drive forward. They're doing a truck driver too. I remember I did the same move, exact same move. It's act like they're letting you in and stop. They pull forward, I mean, like that. So maybe a Unity thing. Oh, it sounds like you hound on Unity, but some things do wonder because similar things, right? Let me see that. And there's another game. I think it's Fishing Planet Unity. What was that guy called a smallmouth yesterday? The buffalo. There was a guy right after I did it asked me how I did it. Could have just easier. I didn't know the guy's name, the YouTuber I watched. That's how I knew how to do it. Right where to do it. Took a while. It takes a long time for that fish though. So just get the bite. It takes a while. Gotta be patient. I think I don't know how many dough balls I went through before I finally caught the thing. Had 100 of them. I think I was down to under 70, around 70, somewhere around. I leveled up about 2 or 3 times too, doing it, going for it. That's before I ever caught the thing. It's time of day, it's what it is. You gotta be at the right. Okay, turn that off, turn the engine off. Again, do this now. Then I'll start unloading. When I go over here. That is too. Well, they would have if the doors were completely open. A little gap, don't break your little feet. It's up to you. Take speed. Or from a guy named JD Hogg and what's some. 38 those over. You're right. I made him think over most of what he ate was the raw liver, but can't stand regular liver. I made it. I don't mind as much as I used to. Let's check all over more though. Okay, there's the first one. 8%. That's way too much. Come on, piggies. Okay, shut that. Good, so it's hard to hear though when you're on this truck. So that will do it for now. Mash like, put the subscribe, leave comments, or I guess we'll see you next time for more on the road. Till then, good luck, good trucking, and I will read the last comment. Don't pick on.